St Gregory's Campbelltown in sky blue and maroon stripes, and they're attacking the goal line to the left, and Holy Cross College Ryde in goal jumpers with maroon V's and shoulder saddles. They're guarding the goal line here on our left-hand side of your screen. Ray O'Donnell, Chief of the Referees Appointments Board, handling our statistics, and Dennis Spagarino as our referee handling the match. So both hoping to produce, or reproduce, should I say, their premiership winning form of previous years. Referee Spagarino awarding the penalty to St Gregory's. And Kenneth. And he's swung that one pretty well. It's about 15 metres out from Holy Cross's line, still with their breeze at the back. And just on 12 minutes gone. And score 0-0. Nice reverse play. Kenneth going up a fairly wide blind. Looked after by Stanton. And they're 13 metres out as Finneker Fallu wires it around the corner to Hansen. And Hansen only 5 metres out. He did have a marker. Did not play the ball correctly.
He did have it. He picked the ball up in the ruck, and Dennis Spagarino, the referee, was right on the spot.
And a penalty comes to Ryde, which will certainly alleviate the pressure. Fuller going the blind. Up there linking with Smith. And looked after. 10 metres out they are, Gregory's. There's a big run from Clifton. You see how close he is. Only about a metre out. Oh, one. It's a Mulbertree, this bloke, number 11. Hansen, big tight forward, a lot of enterprise. There's around the corner, and oh, gee whiz, I thought he was going to give that one. Would have been intentionally forward to Kenneth. Kenneth waiting for it, calling for it. They go themselves about a metre out from the Ryde goal line. Back it comes to Kenneth. Kenneth with the little rubber, and looked after by Garrity. So the score 0-0, still after 15 minutes, now third quarter final. Ryde playing St Gregory's College Campbelltown, and it's their goal line dropout from Ryde. Now Green moves into acting half. And his brother David, of course, on the wing for Penrith, and an outstanding centre at St Gregory's a few years ago. Hansen keeps the defence looking out with his big strong runs. Here is Hodgins. Back it comes to Perrin. Perrin himself slipped back. Fuller. Kenneth. And picked up like a sneak thief. Coming, hitting the line. Ryde continue to bring it forward. Now again, fed out this time to Clark. They're 30 metres out from St Gregory's goal line. Thrown out straight away to Brennan. Brennan gets it to Stanton, looking back to infield, picks up Plummer. Plummer gets it to Shepherd up on the line. And he's forced down about 28 metres out. The tackler, Finneker Fallu. Back it comes. Harrigan. A bit of sleight of hand stuff, but weren't fooled as Hodgins brought him down, or actually it was Whale. Here goes Rofe. Comes off the side of his boot. Well taken by Smith. Good with a high ball and very solid in defences, this fullback for St Gregory's. And he's put down 15 metres out from his goal line. This fellow is Kirkman. He's on a run. Oh, he's got the legs. Oh, glorious tackle there. Coming across Mr. Cover defence in young Chris Brennan. That
was a classic cover defensive tackle. I thought that the player, the number 4, Kirkman, had made the bust, and the cover defence wouldn't get to him, but Stanton timed his run particularly well. He got to him, hit him around the knees, and pulled him down in a copybook cover defensive tackle. The number of games of professional football and schoolboy football where points are scored as teams get tired just before the half-time bell sounds.
Very true too, Bill, as they're 30 metres out, and Thomas feeding big run here from Clark, is it again, going up to the quarter. So they fan left and right, V-shape, and Thomas. Real double stuff here from Stanton coming through on the burst with backup from Rofe on the right, but well tackled by Green. They're 10 metres out on the last one coming up on Ryde. Here goes running for a Stanton, long ball out to Shepherd. Shepherd can't, yes he does, Garrity. Long ball over here to Doyle, hasn't the pace, and good cover from Gregory's. Now Hodgins gives it out to Fuller. Finneker Fallu and finds an opening, looks for backup, gets it in Fuller. Well tidied up though, and Thomas again in there to look after proceedings, along with Plummer having a good game. Finicka-Fallu setting it off, but well picked off by Harrigan and Rolfe. Hansen at acting half, and Gregory's again will try to do something. Here is Kirkman aiming for the line. It's a good slug downfield, picked up here by Davis. Davis passed one, but that was bad luck. Not good play really by Davis. So Kenneth jabbing the line, and this could be difficult for Ryde. There's about a minute and a quarter left, and they realise it. Hodgins.
Very difficult 70 seconds.
Planned move, crisscross, a lot of balking, decoys. Now Finicka-Fallu hit hard, and now they're racing back into their positions. Holy Cross Ryde to put on another excellent tackling effort, which they've done in this first half. Kenneth, they've got numbers up here. Here goes Green, looked after by Doyle, picked off here by Smith. Smith is tabbed though, jammed around about 5 metres out from the goal line. Now St Gregory's fanned right out, and Holy Cross ready to jump up and sprint up. Here is Perrin, gets it back to Green. Green doing his darndest, gets it to Fuller. Fuller can't unload. Well trapped. Now Ryde backing up. They come the left side. There's no way through there. Kenneth will try, but they're bringing down about a metre out, and they've still got... there it is, the half-time hooter. Boy, oh boy. Certainly both sides prominent in the first half. Their attack moving well. Their defence was outstanding, creating a few problems and some worrying times for each other when in possession. As Kenneth puts the high ball down, and well taken by Rolfe, and he'll bring it up about 12 metres short of his own side of halfway. And another $3,000 worth of equipment from National Panasonic going to the runner-up. National Panasonic, great supporters of all rugby league, the youth of Australia in general, a quality product and looking after a quality code in rugby league. National Panasonic and rugby league in concert. There's no doubt about that as a duo. Oh, picked up here, Kenneth. I don't know whether he's got the pace. He has. Rolfe coming after him. Oh, yes! From a simple mistake, lovely run of the ball, and then a bombed ball, and then he picked it up and made it possible. Greg score first up in the first couple of minutes, and they lead 4-0.
After some tremendous defence by Holy Cross in the first half, it's unfortunate that a try had to come this way, because it wasn't their defence that was breached. It was purely a bad pass. Kenneth's a very alert footballer. He scooped the ball up, had some defence to beat. The cover defence had come across, but he just had too much pace for them.
Well, here's the ball from Brennan going out to Shepherd, and it goes past him as well, you saw. Then Kenneth really cracked on the speed. It really sustained speed. So here he is trying to convert his own try, and up she goes. Hits the right upright, but it's, one flag up. Yes, referee Spagarino says goal conversion. So it's 6 points to 0. I'm just getting some information here from John Clark is off and Wayne Harrigan is off. Thanks very much indeed, Ray O'Donnell. As Ryde come up in possession through Robinson, and Thomas gets it here to the new player on, who is Todd Wagner, big snowy-haired prop forward. And Thomas again, and I was just saying to Billy at half-time, when he's on a curve, this Thomas, he has a little gait like Benny Elias. This is the young hooker for Ryde, as Bakara comes flat and fast. Picked up by Shepherd. And they're well and truly in there to hound him, both Nealon and Clifton. 30 metres out, and Thomas hands a nice ball to Plummer. Plummer, it's anyone's, and Gregory's are up with it through Finicka-Fallu. Some very messy ball from Ryde that time. Now Fuller to Kenneth. Kenneth with a palm off on McAndrew. And now here goes McManus, and he's got some toe. The big winger, a glorious cover again. I'll pick him out for you in just a tick. I couldn't. I think it could have been McAndrew. Is it McAndrew who came across and flashed across and picked him up? Whoever it was just masterly defence. Forward. And here's Kenneth. Slips a nice ball to Clifton. Clifton met by Davis. Kenneth again. Kenneth running beautifully, trying to link up. And takes the tackle of Brennan on halfway. As Hodgins gets it to Fuller. And Fuller trapped with the tackle there by Stanton. They're going to Truly passing him up as Finicka-Fallu gets it back here to Whale. Whale through, gives a nice ball to Fuller. Backing up Hodgins. Finicka-Fallu. Hodgins himself. Oh, trapped down beautifully by Stephen Davis again in cover. Great stuff here from Gregory's.
Yeah, that was a great break by St Greg's. They're starting to get a surfeit of possession midway through this second half, and when they've got the ball, they're a very difficult team to contain. They back up well. They've got some very powerful ball runners, and they're proving a handful now for the Holy Cross defence.
So Brown will play it, and Stanton will bring it forward for the Maroon and Golds, and offloads nicely to Brennan, and gives a good pass here to Doyle, and Doyle trapped about 8 metres inside Gregory's portion of halfway. Quick pass from Damien Thomas to Brennan. Now Garrity finding a runner in Stanton, a cutout. Picked up beautifully here by Doyle. Nice pass here to McAndrew. McAndrew to the 10-metre line, and he's blocked out beautifully. Missed the cover defence in Damien Smith. Glorious football, superb attack, and just glorious defence. Again, Ryde on the attack through Thomas. And I thought they were going to cut him short because they had numbers up, 3 up, in fact, on this left side. There's a float out and a cut-out pass. You're not going to believe it. You will, because you've seen it.
He catches that, he scores.
No risk. And he's had a good game tonight too, young Plummer. And equally impressive has been the opposite hooker too, Hodgins, who's come up the middle a few times. Here goes Kenneth. Oh, like a little terrier. Like an eel, wasn't it? Just going along the grass. Flattening and then up in the arc, and away they come here with David Green giving a nice ball to Nealon. Nealon lines him up. Here goes Clifton. Clifton for the line. That's a lovely try. A lovely try there from St Gregory's. You'll see it back here on replay. The ball ran freely. He put it away in no more conclusive way, which adds a further 4 points, and that's Gregory's now leading 12 points to 0.
It took 57 minutes before St Greg's got the opportunity to finally open the game up and move it out wide, but they were able to do that. The ball shifted along their back line. They had the overlap. It was then simply a matter of the ball going on to Clifton. He showed plenty of pace. He's a powerful runner, and he was able to go over and cross in the corner.
Let's go, and just a little bit of a droopy ball. So we have a scoreline that remains 12-0 in favour of Gregory's over Ryde in our third quarter final of the Commonwealth Bank Cup. At Finicka-Fallu. Kenneth, oh, could be trouble here. Good back up here from Stevens. Backing up Finicka-Fallu. Now he'll straighten. He's got 2 on the left. A lot of sky blue jumpers. Here goes McManus. Back inside, picked up beautifully. Oh, this is Gregory's at their top. They're 15 metres out from the goal line and well stretched out. If they get the ball out well, here goes McManus, and he's floored about 9 metres out from the goal line. Finicka-Fallu at acting half. Straight away gives it to number 15, who's Rowan O'Brien, and he's piloted to the ground about 1 metre out. This is the last one coming up. Finicka-Fallu, their skipper, about 1 metre or half a metre short of the goal line, and desperate defence from Holy Cross College Ryde. They've been certainly defiant, and at one time in the first part of this match, they were really on the canvas under sustained pressure from Gregory's for a long, long time, but their defence was absolutely superb. So you must admire their tremendous courage and their pride, and look out for them next year. They will be a top side. A top side tonight too. But this Gregory side is has been very powerful. And that's it. And I think it sums up the story. A scoreline that reads St Gregory's College Campbelltown defeating Holy Cross College Ryde in our third quarter final. They've just changed the score up there on the scoreboard, but I think it's 12-0, and that's the final scoreline in our third Commonwealth Bank Cup quarter final.